So I teach yoga, I write, I create video content, and I am on the way to opening a yoga and fitness studio, which is very exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah. I definitely got to a point with my teaching that I realized that it wasn't going to be sustainable for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And that after a while I would lose some of that passion if I'm teaching too many classes and running myself into a state of absolute exhaustion. So I had to think big, and that's where I guess Flow Athletic has really come along. I really want to create my own culture. I really want to create my own community. And our mission at Flow Athletic is to inspire healthy and remarkable lives. And I think that we're going to do that. And that is a way of not having to always teach 15 classes a week. So Flow Athletic is its foundations is in yoga philosophies, and we're also, in addition to yoga, doing spin classes and TRX classes. So the idea is that you can come to Flow Athletic and you can get your yoga on, you can get your sweat on, you can get your strength and resistance training, and that's all you need. You can come there and have your cardio and your yoga. And it's a very exciting concept. There's been a lot of research. There's been a few years now research of traveling all over the place to Canada, to the US, and seeing what's getting popular over there, and just ideas what we can make work in this environment as well. We plan to have a really beautiful space. It's in Paddington on Oxford Street. Very, very exciting. Very exciting.
Wonderful. And you have a business partner with for this business?
Yeah, so my business partner is an incredible athlete, and I guess that's also the core of Flow Athletic and the way that we've come together. Our core story is that I teach yoga classes up in North Bondi, and my business partner, Benny, would come to my classes, and after a while he asked for private lessons because he was running an ultra marathon, and he just wanted to make sure that he was recovering in between his training sessions. And so I said yeah, and I'd go to his house, and I'd go to his house twice a week, and one day I went there and he said, why don't you have your own space? Why aren't you doing your own thing? And I thought, well, I've only been teaching for a few years. I don't get to have my own space just like that. You know, I have to be this guru to have my own space. And he said, no, I don't buy that. I think that you can. So the next time I went to his house, he got out his notepad and he'd written down all these numbers and said, I really think that you can do it, and I would be willing to help you and fund you. So I was a bit scared, and I was lucky to at the time be offered this amazing trip to Canada with Lululemon to go to their ambassador conference in Whistler.
Wonderful.
Amazing. So I went away, and anyone who knows anything about Lululemon would know that they throw at you all these incredible self-development tools, and they're really inspiring. So I went to this trip and I was surrounded by all these incredible yoga teachers and athletes and from all over the world, and got really inspired. And it was just the right time, because I came back and I said to him, I want to do it, and I want to do it with someone who has a bit of an idea of what they're doing in terms of business, because he's been involved in gyms and running gyms. So
perfect.
Went from me basically having one yoga room that I would be running myself to him saying, okay, I'm gonna help you out, and it's really just grown from this one room to being yoga and spin and TRX. So it's been 2 years in the making now, so I'm really looking forward to it opening. That first thing I did was that leap from working in advertising to teaching yoga. Like, that was scary. That was really scary, but I did it anyway, and I haven't looked back. And there were weeks where I was like, oh, when I first started out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay rent, but it's just always worked out. And you know what, now I would probably earn more now than I did when I was working in advertising, because I've followed my heart. And opportunities have come up for me because I've followed my bliss.
And you've also pursued them and followed
I've pursued them. I've gone after them. Yeah, I definitely haven't just sat back and they've come to me. I've been persistent, for sure.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you very much.
Thanks, girl.